我该拔。
Two of the biggest lab monsters are about to get it going.
Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Throw whips. Still slugging it out here. Player one is working with a less than ideal drive game. They'll need to be very careful here. All right, what's coming up next? Player two chases them down. Anticipated that counter and blocks. They've been pushed into the wall and the stun's there. Life lead opens up. Hit KO. Player one picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round two. Fight.
Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Medium kick hits. Okay, they trade hits. Delivers the pain right to the doorstep. Knockdown. A drive impact to hit them with a stop and bomb. What'll happen here? Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Player two needs to use the threat of the corner here. Drive impact misses. No cookout complete without a Tyrion's end. That combo finishes it. Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
A new challenger.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table.
Round one. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Gets a chance with that jumper. Oh! Absorbs the attack and fires back. Projectile to try and change the situation. Okay, creating some space here. Good anti-air. All right, what's coming up next? Grabs him. They're jostling for the dominant position in the corner. Goes for the drive rush there. Player one creates a good corner opportunity. Knockdown. Life lead opens up. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fireballs. Genius read. Player one in trouble with no drive. Threads it cleanly. Player two with a big first round pickup. Can they close it out? Demon Blade kick. Ball brushes that off and keeps going. Very slick with the combo. Grabs him. Looking for a chance. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. Bomb critical. What's gonna happen? In there. That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches.
A new challenger.
This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made.
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Overdrive. Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be very difficult to escape. All right. Player one with the life lead. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Not shy with the grab. Life lead is opening up, but that can still be overcome with smart drive use. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Calls them to negate the block. Okay, Player one picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round two. Fight.
Gets a risky puck in. Who's going to start things off? Drive time. Daihacho to start something? Player springs forward with the drive rush. Player one holding in there. Well, listen, when you're locked in, you're locked in. That was a decisive win. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Sticks the jump in. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. They're being absolutely relentless with this fireball pressure in the corner. Neither of them willing to back off here. All right, what's coming up next? That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to KO. Player two picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round two. Fight.
Opts to create space to start. This round is so important. You can feel the intensity in the air. Fireball from very long range. What's next for you? Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Takes a trip. This is the range where things get messy. Drive rush to keep it going. Dashes forward. Breaks the block with a throw. Medium kick. Pings him with the shikusen. Medium kick hit. What now? Uses it, proposes it out.
好，嚟喎。
Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point.
Fight round. Fight.
Demon Rain time. Who's going to steal this win? Send the little game for the Mistop Gohado. What will they do next? Player one took that round comfortably. No need to bring out the big guns yet. Finds the target. Put the exclamation point on that with an OD card. Oh, putting the
屌佢老母臭閪真。
That was a fight heard round the world. Yo, top that. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Saihasho. Very. Yo, put that away. Throws them to negate the block. A little too greedy there. Neither of them willing to back off here. Nice solid counter. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. They don't need to go for anything big. Even a light tap could win this round. KO! Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight.
Shows the medium kick. Solid throat tap. There's an overdrive on. Player 2 won out those close scuffles, and now they gotta have a plan for the next round. Still slugging it out. Yo, put that away. A quick breather. Bumps up. Will we see a KO? Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Goes on the offensive with Demon Guillotine. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Still slugging it out here. Surprises him with a drive rush. Player 2 with a sliver of drive gauge left. They may be in for a tough time. Taking stock. Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. The kick hits! Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Player 1 creates a... With this super art connect, the super doesn't hit. Will we see a drive hit? Both fighters planning something? Player 1 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. Low heavy. Knockdown and life lead is there, but still anyone's game. That's a little game for the Gohado. He burns out. Player 1 can't use any trump KO. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
我去打 rank 啊！屌你老味！
Challenger.
Are y'all ready? It's fight night time.
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Checks with a projectile. Jump in, finds the mark. Dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move where you're going to eat tons of damage. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Player 1 needs to use what little drive they have left effectively. Knockdown. Does a good job of pushing back. Denies the low heavy. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Neither fighter can use their drive move. How will they close up? Just goes for it and hits KO. Player 2 wins the first round and is now riding a huge wave of momentum.
Round 2. Fight.
Shows him he brushes that off and keeps going. Goes with the stage stuff with that tuck, looking to impress with this super. Player 2 chases them down. Ooh, lands a rising uppercut. Player 2 holding on to that corner advantage. It's a good spot to use the super. How can they steal this win in such a precarious situation? Ooh, they're gonna keep experiencing burnout. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Connects with the throw. What's next? Hugs nothing but air. Uses that wall pressure. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that run back. The blossom reacts to the throw. Uses a drive parry against the attack. Opts for the throw. There's a drive rush to throw the opponent off balance. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. The fight continues in the middle of the stage. Limited resources at hand right now. Takes a trip. Punishes that ill-timed attack with a drive impact. Very bad burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to tank. Goes for the level 2 super eraser. Set up the punching bag. Neither fighter can use their drive. They're going for the super art. This is it. Just one attack is gonna do it. Who will it be?
屌佢老，
Roses with the throw.
屌佢老母臭閪嘅。
Player 2 with a good start to the fight, but can they keep it up?
Round 2. Fight.
Akuma's going in. Ooh, lands a rising uppercut. Dashes up. Big throws. An orbital hit. Akuma looking to play hide and seek. Both fighters planning something? Oh, burnout triggered. Right lead is there, but still anyone's game. Drive run. KO. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
Final round. Fight.
Just what an opening statement there. Zones with the fireball. Genius read with that throw escape. The match just started. It's anyone's game. More fuel to the fire. Cook them up. Player 2 is on the brink of disaster. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Player 1 was downtown with the Tenmaku Sakura. Cross that off. Giving them the warming pauses with a period end. Only 50% life left. Oh, the throw connects. Oh, here we go. Player 2 has got to work some magic with a big-time whip. They are not forward rush. Checks with a sandblast. Close-range projectile. Fires a blast. Goes airborne. Oh, geez, like, they didn't check the throw. Player 2 really had to fight for that one.
屌就係跌撚落喺鐵牌，仆街就係，屋你個臭街真係。屌你老母個閪嚟屌！仆你個街真係，唉屌你老味！ 唉，要諗一個。 又係鐵牌喎！我已經跌撚到個引分已經2000尾啦。
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Checks with the projectile. Goes for an overhead. Both fighters have plenty of health. Where is this match gonna go? Jump in, finds the mark. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Very solid corner. Player 1 needs to deal with this burnout. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they brings out the super? How is this gonna work out for them? Charges forward. Takes a trip. Player 1 can't afford mistakes without that drive gauge. Ooh, double KO. You don't see that every day. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Raises with power wave. Both fighters look to set things up as they continue to jostle for position. Barely blocks the jump in. Player 2 pumps the brakes on the impact. Sticks out a kick. Oh, here we go. Slams on the brakes and shuts out the counter. Player 1 is in burnout state, a very precarious situation. This is where we can expect some major pressure. Okay, the anti-air in the clutch. The low kick hits. Noticeable fires off the gun. Excellent read. Both sides getting what a finish.
屌我場場都輸頂你老母真係，你嬲撚喎，好撚型喎 Terry 屌戇鳩 ，Terry 好撚型。
Not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run bell. Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with that fire. Jump. Will gain control of the match in the early going. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Lots of aggression from both sides. Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Takes a trip. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Life lead KO. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight.
Demon Raid? They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Dashes up. Smart play with the throw. Gets the jump in. Still slugging it out at this range. Smart play to stop the opponent there. What'll happen here? Zones with the fireball. Doing some quick planning? Checks with a medium kick. Not much movement, but the thinking caps are definitely on. They've got the meter for a drive impact. Shows off a parry. Sets up with the jump in. Flatline.
屌，輸撚㗎啦，場又輸，
Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
又輸了。啊！
This is a mirror match, which means it's not just about the win, but about your pride as a player too. This is a must-win fight.
Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Checks with the projectile. Still slugging it out here. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Decent return on that combo. Alright, what's coming up next? Both fighters are trying to decide their next move. Feeling out the spacing. Life lead opens up. Got their eye on the air. Gets Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
Akuma, smart play to stop the opponent there. Nails the anti-air. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Scrapping it out up close. Player 2 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Going in. Both of our combatants are cooking up something. Player 1 has the chance to win the round if they can put their... This is gonna hurt. And they create an opportunity for themselves to steal. Closes it out. Player 2 shows they are truly the best of the best. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? The first round begins. No time to save that stuff for nationals. It's time to go all in. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? The combo's there. Still slugging it out here. All right, what's coming up next? Goes for the drive rush there. Just goes for it to stop the opponent's flow. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. KO! Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Checking their reactions with a fireball? The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Throws out a projectile. Early round decisions are so important to set the tone. All right, what's coming up next? Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Both springs forward with a drive rush. Player 2, drive rush to keep it going. There's a change of size. A quick breather. Crows him from above. Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. In there. Player 2 gained a hard-fought victory there.
唉，屌你老母係咁輸喎，屌咩人贏鳩過？
Here comes a new challenger.
Y'all better have your Sunday's best on because it's time for business.
Round 1. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Throw whips. Starts off zoning with fireballs. The fighters are at a standstill. What's going on through their heads? Trips them up. Throws them down. Anticipated that counter and blocks. Sticks the combo. Throws them. What's next? Player 2 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. What a finish. Great read on the life gauge there. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight.
Demon Raid? Dashes forward. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. That combo did decent damage. Grabs and throws them away. Both fighters planning something? Drive gauge gap here. Immediate burnout activates. Player 1 hits them with a stopping bomb. Super Arts on deck for both fighters. Throws them. What'll happen here? Drive rush to keep it going. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Crows them from above. So little luck sets up with the jump in. Tries to act kick out of nowhere. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Uses their drive gauge. Connects with the throw. This is gonna hurt. Oh man, this is a scary range. Gotta do better than that. With Super Arc, this can lead to some big damage. Player 2 has a big drive burn out, but they may have a plan here. Player 1 may be able to pull a fast one, especially with the super.
快鳩柒路連，終於贏翻場，屌你老味！
With that super. That was catch as catch can as you're gonna get in a fight. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Starting off with fireballs, they were right to be on guard there. Great work finding the opening. Projectile to try and change the situation. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move where you're going to eat tons of damage. Player 2 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Big counter. KO. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. The jump in catches them. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Dashes! Burnout! Expect the tempo of the match to change. Player 2 in dire straits with Burnout. Doesn't miss a beat. A gutsy fireball gives them the round. Player 2 took no time to finish that fight.
有人有。屌啊！唉。佢打不知火舞，唔係。
Give me that drama. Give me that crime. Are y'all ready? It's fight night time. Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Good anti-air. Throws him down. Starts off throwing with fireballs. Still slugging it out here. The drive impact nets them a sweet punishment. What's the play here? Player 1 needs to deal with this burnout. Knockdown. Pressuring the situation with the charge in. In a dire situation, picks up the win with the projectile. Good read. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
Demon Raid dashes forward. Getting that extra juice with Kagero no Mind. Player 1 can build off this lead. Parries the projectile. Throws a beefy Kachosa. Player 2, oh, burnout triggered. Goes for the fireball, which is very strong at this range. Player 2 invents a little game with a Misatsu Gohado. Lighting up the sky with Hub wraps it up with a decisive combo. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Fight round. Fight.
Starting off with fireballs right from the get-go. Here comes a big drive impact misses. Player 1 didn't rely too much on drive in that last round, but they may be looking to mix things up. Nowhere to run. Okay, here we go. Back to the court. What were they thinking? Demon Raid looking to slice off the lip with a demon kick.
好撚快翻。
Man, this is a scare break. The enemy heals and gets that. What a finish.
不過佢啲招二技好撚勁喎，有乜不知火舞，屌佢老味！你唔夠佢打嘅喎呢次，你完全唔撚夠佢打嘅喎，唔夠佢。
Solid combo. Starts off zoning with fireball. Player 2 in that dangerous burnout state. Opts for the throw. All right. Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Neither of them willing to back off here. All right, what's coming up next? Life lead opens up with this super art connect.
佢啲招好勁，佢啲招防身好勁啊！屌佢老味。
That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Checking their reactions with a fireball? How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Player 1 did a great job of maintaining their drive gauge during that last round. It's going to be even more important in this next round to keep that up to help strengthen their rounding. Gets carried to the corner. Hishoryu engine gives them the business. Player 2 is working with a better game. Oboro hit. Akuma looking to play hide and seek. Experiencing burnout. Going in, it's a drive. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Springs forward with the drive rush. In there. This is the final round tied up. Which fighter has an attempt to grind out the win?
Final round. Fight.
Open with the fireball. Final round. Who will the fighting game gods favor here? Player 2 managed their drive gauge well to create lots of opportunities for themselves. Let's see if they can maintain this rhythm. What'll happen here? Scrap, will this super art do anything? Snatches him with simple calamity. We're about to see a Puma when it really means business. Both sides getting ready. Player 1 has got to work some tries to act quickly, but with the attack. Reversal. Player 1 is in burnout state, a very precarious situation. This is where we can expect some major pressure. Tons of space between the fighters now. What are they cooking up? Back to the court. Are we gonna play impact peekaboo? Shakes things up with a fireball. Here comes the corner pressure. Player 1 needs to use their drive moves to have any chance of a comeback. It is over. Woo, I dare you to find me a better match than that. Get up and tell him what's good.
1比1，
It's not over
之後再贏下先。
Let's believe it's time for that run back. Open with the fireball. Connects with medium kick. Gets the parry in and adds some pressure. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. Gets a good read on their opponent. Deals some damage with that quick combo. Clear that neither of them wants to be in the corner. Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. Adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Life lead opens up. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Where's their opening? Alright, what's coming up next? Gets him! Player 1 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
唉，
Goes for the jump in to start. This round is so important. You can feel the intensity in the air. Player 1 put out those close scuffles, and now they gotta have a plan for the next round. Demon Raid? They were right to be on guard there. Player 1 has an empty drive lead. This is a very victim with a stop and block. Adamant flame. Knockdown and looks like they want to put a new spin on things with that fireball. It's a little game for the Misaki Goggle. The super doesn't hit. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Dangerous range here.
錯揾到呢個，屌！
Players flatline zone. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Hadouken. This can lead to some big damage. Combo. Let's go. Takes the enemy shield and gets that buff. The attack continues. Presses for a solid anti-air. Player 1 has the drive, in fact misses. They've got about half life left. Projecting to the face. Wow, reads the counterattack. Do we see a drive impact here? Throws out the control set for some mind game. Chuck the fireball to continue their hold over their zone. That was a
屌，撚夠抽！啊！屌你老味，呢個就係
easy money.
撚夠打，屌你老味，你哋幾撚煩屌啊！你哋。 唉。
New challenger.
It's a mirror match. There's gonna be a lot of pride on the line for this one.
Round one. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Gets a chance with that jump in. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Checks with the projectile. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Throw misses. Nope, this is gonna be bad news. Wraps it up with a decisive combo. Player one on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round two. Fight.
Goes for the jump in to start. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Low heavy hits, mix up incoming. Scrapping it out up close. Big throw. Both fighters planning something? Have they noticed the drive gauge gap? Burnout! Expect the tempo of the match to change. Will we see a drive that charges forward? Okay, here we go. Nothing stops this train. Player two can't use any drive boost. Gotta play it safe. Flatline zone.
屌唔撚夠佢打添，屌你老味！
Survive that tense mirror match.
小芝麻糊有叫做。
We ain't even close to done yet. Starting off with fireballs right from the get-go. Just out of range for that throw. They're being absolutely relentless with this fireball pressure in the corner. Player two with the life lead. Knockdown. Lots of aggression from both sides. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fireballs. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Gets the knockdown, and now player two will have to fight back here without any drive. Both can end the round now, and the drive gauge springs forward with the drive rush. The low heavy connected? Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round two. Fight.
Goes for the jump in to start. This round is so important. You can feel the intensity in the air. Still scrapping for control of the space. Big throws. Reads the command grab. The drive impact doesn't work. And whip, they're wide open. Both fighters planning something? The low heavy connected? Player one proved to be the victor in that mirror match.
哦，唉唔撚打住啊屌！